The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from North Carolina, the Soldier. And the opponent, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Devore.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
I can't believe he countered that one. I think you're giving Devore more credit than he did. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
Watch out! He reversed it!
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
He's a slippery devil.
I doubt it, JR. If Devore were happy, he wouldn't have anything to complain about. And that would just make him miserable again.
Well, King, it's not often that I say this, but I can't find a single flaw in your logic.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go. Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been...
He's climbing the turnbuckle! What's he up to?
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Here's the cover, JR.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitor.
All's fair in love and war, JR, and I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR. I don't see why Candace agreed to this match, JR. She should join us on commentary. She could sit on my lap, and we can talk about the first thing that pops up.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King. I don't know what's gotten into him, but
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
that went nowhere.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of...
Here's your winner, the Soldier.